Alrighty, welcome back to Rogue Trader, and we're slowly heading to the Dynasty capital. We're just like doing things along the way. Let's go back to the bridge. You know, exploring, all that stuff. My apologies, Lord Captain. The enforcers report that your pet Aldari is in a foul mood as we're moving towards the Captain Bridge. We didn't dare stop her, but I expect you're going to have a difficult conversation ahead. Oh, she's going to be so mad. Oh no. The repercussions of my actions. I can't lose her, dude. She's OP. She's about to oh, this is gonna go. Oh.
Please spare me a brief moment of your time, Elantar. Azurion knows that I do not care about the curious glances of Monkey. I grew inured to them back in the blossoming gardens of the Lilithon. They curse me from afar. They follow my every move. They ward themselves against me. Let them. After all, what can be done with such weak-minded, primitive creatures?
I don't know.
And still, one monkey stunt has caused the cup of my patience to spill over. She dared to approach me, to speak to me, and touching my hand, she suggested that we withdraw somewhere private. She wanted Morag. The mere memory of it stirs up a tempest in my soul.
She wanted to sleep with you. I wouldn't mind going somewhere private with you either.
The rotting core spells doom for the whole. Now I can see where the ugly nature of your servants originates. There is no sense in discussing this with you any further. For the minuscule chance of saving my kin, I am prepared to pay this price. But everything has its limit.
Thingy-mabob. It's a mechanism which, ooh, yeah, put an extractum on that phlogiston or whatever the fuck it is. Begin scan. Scan. Nothing of use. Oh, we need that. I don't think I need the +2 plasteel. Right, so this is done. Nothing else here. Janus just began a new stage of development. Lord Captain, I'm receiving reports about malfunctions among various ship systems. This time we're dealing with inexplicable temperature fluctuations, thermal control failures, while observed not only in individual compartments but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered burns and frostbite. The tech priests are performing the rite. Okay, cool, man. Always fucking perform the rite. Why am I in the void bridge now? Every jump, something's going wrong with the ship. Something's breaking. I'm having a bath. Cool. My bath has blood walls. Saucer back. How could you let this happen? An assassination attempt upon the rogue chamber in our own chambers right on the noses of the enforcers? An unforgivable error. I accept full responsibility and ask for due punishment. Take them all and beat him with it. I want an explanation, not vain self-chastisement. Put the weapon away and report. Understood, Lord Captain. Reporting. All adjacent decks have been isolated. We've begun our search for the culprit and have set up an investigation headquarters to the officer's deck. The substance has been analysed and confirmed to be the blood containing traces of major mutagen. While it poses no fair risk of infection to your leadership, the very presence of such a genetic aberration on board is a serious threat to the safety of the ship and must be addressed promptly. Once word gets out of this, many among the crew will see it as a blatant challenging status as rogue trader. What do we intend to do next, Lord Captain? This incident has cast a shadow on our honor. We only ask one thing, chance to absolve ourselves of guilt. Allow me to head to the officer's deck at once. I will lead the investigation personally. You told Abelard that with your coming to power, the established procedures within the dynasty would change. Lord Captain, on the previous occasion, it was your intervention that resolved a matter of my own rigidity that I had succeeded in making worse. With all due respect, Mistress Sourceback, perhaps she would benefit from your professed perspective. Hey man, Abelard's coming on board. Do you think so little of me? You rob me of a chance to defend my honor? I will handle the investigation myself. If they wish to challenge me, I shall take on the matters into my own hands. Lord Captain, I implore you, this was my mistake. If you rectify it for me, I will be disgraced. Consider it a whim. I've always wished to partake in a real inquest. Could it ever be a disgrace to face a challenge shoulder to shoulder with your lady? I had not considered it like that. Your resolve is commendable. I will await your arrival at the headquarters on the officer's deck to brief you on our current progress. Rightio, chap. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I said rightio, chap. So if I go back here, like if I press warp, is that gonna be like a problem? I don't know, man. Let's just visit this. Lord Captain Master Helmsman on the line. I report that the quest for the capital world of Von Valanche Dynasty is finally at an end. Dragos is straight ahead. We'll have received countless greetings. Your subjects would like to know when their mistress will be arriving. The merchant captains take refuge in the orbital docks of Dargonus race to send you priceless welcoming gifts, hoping to buy your favor to make an impression on the rogue trader. My subjects shall exercise patience. I will go there later. It will be done. Spire of the K is home to, yes. Lord Captain, I am pleased to accompany you during your visit so I can personally introduce that guy, a servant of Belethone. Yes, I am counting on your benevolence. Cool. This motherfucker wants to come with me. All these people want to come with me, bro. Because Jay's gonna want to come with me as well. Colony. Your ladyship, there is an alarming report coming from Janus. A number of strange mutants have been spotted among the population in remote agri complexes. Aside from obvious disfigurements and subsequent estrangement, these mutants, called wretches by the rest of the colony, are coming together to practice a primitive religion involving ritual worship of the land. While they display no disobedience or hostility, their very existence is concerning. Governor Vat suggested the mutation has been caused by one of her genetic experiments aimed to improve the working populace. She notes the docility of the specimen and asks not to treat them as abominations that would otherwise be purged. The Janus nobility humbly awaits your decision. I don't care what my advisors have to say. I'll gain 1 efficiency, but I'll lose 1 security. I don't think I have that much security to lose, bro. Security's a little shield symbol. I don't see it up the top there. Let's expand this. Let's expand this. I mean, I think we've got to go with efficiency, right? Long live the Von Valanche Dynasty. Time passed, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Colony reward. I got this thing. Corrupted Inferno Pistol. Felony. It seems pretty interesting. Chemicals. It's probably worth doing. Gives me provisions. Oh, expenses. You lose 3 provisions, but I gain 6 chemicals and 5. Yeah, that seems worth doing. A cure for sloth. 28,300. Man, I need a lot of like reputation with these people. But I'm enjoying upgrading colonies. That's really cool, dude. We get like colony traits. Our security is 0. There's a Adeptus Mechanicana ship. Let's go see what this ship is. Lord Captain, a transport shuttle bearing the marking of the Adeptus Mechanicana is approaching the ship. Maglos Talsand's delegation intends to board our ship and grant orders with their ship. This is exactly how they phrase it. He intends, not humbly requests. Many of my techno comrades neglect diplomacy when interacting with Latini. It is regrettable. What do they want? Your honourable servants of the Omnishire, they have ignored the request. Such arrogance is hardly trivial. Hardly trivial? It appears to be part of their intimidation tactic. Punish them for their disrespect by letting them dock at the furthest most dilapidated air dock so it takes them an eternity to train. Request permission to be present at the audience. Ooh. This might be a bit of a fight. Who did you replace? No one, because Pascal, you're always on my team. But the fact that the Adeptus Mechanicus think they can fucking intimidate me is crazy, bro. I hate how every time I load in it locks me. Pretty cool, we got some rocks. Sorry guys, I instantly have to go look for loot. I remember this room. What's up guys? Yeah, I gotta walk all the way around because I took a bit of a weird... Their gazes are fixed on Pascal. What's up? You note that the group is not monolithic. Some of its members are more heavily armed and follow a large tech priest clad in battle armor. Others keep a respectful distance, casting inquiry looks at their own leader, whose hunched posture, bellies his tall frame. Despite his hood hiding the face, you recognize him as Opticon 22, who you encountered on foot for. Oh, hey bro, what's up? Tarsus. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge. The rust begets rust. Pascal, in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you're under arrest. No. The negative, Opticon. Diplomacy mode engaged. Offer their apologies. Would like to inform you the necessity of cutting an operation to detain, arrest, and terminate a faulty unit on the rogue trader's territory. Take you study the two priests of Mars. I've identified the rare armor is using... Okay, this is not good. Some of the armor damage looks fairly severe to the point of endangering its operations, okay? And his hisses come from his... On what charge are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue? This hectic, a tech priest who announced the dominance of the... Okay. Pascal's not a heretic, bro. He's like overly dogmatic, man. He's accused of stealing personal identification codes, spreading heresy on the world of Giver Gamma, and making an attempt on the life of the servant of the Omnishire. The faulty unit will be removed in the name of the Omnishire. I condemn you. You're a malfunctioning tech comrade. I deem your logical conclusions questionable. Intercept. Okay, the statement is false. Tech brother is willing to undergo holy torment, which, however, does not critically affect his cognitive code of Dargonus. He's calling itself Pascal here. We have information that implicates you having learned that you are a member of the retinue, a maintenance specialist in the service of the rogue trader. We have come here with the goal of meeting, intercepting, and engaging you in combat. What do you have to say about this, Pascal? I deny these charges, never plotted against my tech comrades. My cognitive purity vows were never distorted, my unique identification was never stolen. I am the true Magos Explorator, and I'm not guilty. False witness. Wait, what is happening on Giver Gamma? That planet belongs to me. According to the Vox importation data, the planet's fabricator sensors made incorrect, blasphemous modifications to the manufacturer's working procedures, which qualifies as a lap into sacrilege. Okay. I don't suggest the unit used Magno Explorer's identification code to perform an unauthorized upgrade to the planet's Vox array and introduce data deemed to be scrap code into its operation. The fact points to his unit criminal complacency. Look, I'm not handing Pascal over to you until I see some evidence. Let's get to the bottom of this. Request approved. Ready to work in cooperation mode. Take Brother Tarzan poses. Lay preparation. Investigation. Search for the truth. The unit Opticon 22 advises favor for House Von. Okay. What's going on? I'll insist on a joint investigation. Request for cooperation reviewed and accepted. I request Tech Brother Tender's consent to the co-participation of representatives of Von Valan's dynasty in investigating the proceedings. A sacrilegious ceremony. I refuse help from laypersons. I am a cog of Des Maximus Mechanicus that grinds down corruption, and I'll carry out the sentence immediately. Bro, you're a fucking arsehole. Let the cycle be discontinued. Attention, priority notification service unit of the Kappa Thread supply line are unauthorized to confront the road trader. Command retreat and reinitiate. God damn, there's a lot of you guys, huh? Really, motherfuckers? You want to do this? You feral. That's a good place for Cass to be, actually. It's a good place for you to be. Pascal, I want you there. Abelard, I want you up here. Urit, I want you back here. Let's start. Felony. Oh, these guys are actually really strong. Do this. I want this to be the front line. The back line will be here.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Cool. The rear will be over here.
I'm not accustomed.
I'm really
to
pissed off that you guys are
around.
attacking me, if I'm being honest with you. Really annoyed that you guys are attacking me. Oh, okay, yes. This is huge.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Possibly.
I am not your Xenos pet, mortal. If it serves your cause.
4 damage, so it's probably not even worth doing then, to be honest. Do that. Don't like. Let's do a aim. Let's do a big hit on him. Piercing shot. While in cover, do that. And now let's hit him with
If
that.
I must.
Guys are gonna have to try harder than that, I'm afraid.
As honor or
Start doing this.
this goes against the tenets. As the tenets demand.
Huge. Pascal, I want you to hit with Banish Machine. So then I want you to shoot that Servitor as well. And that, then I want you to walk to like there probably. Then do this.
I'm not interested.
Okay. Come back to here, then do this.
At your back and reduced to dust. Indeed.
Purpose.
Okay, this
guides
fight,
me.
honestly, kind of easy.
Fortune favors the swift.
If it serves your cause.
Accept my offering.
Ruin beckons.
Kind of an easy fight.
Emperor, give me strength.
I hear you moving. No more.
This tedium is beneath me.
How? That's fine. We're all allowed to miss once in a while, to be honest.
Caught by the web. As honor ordains.
Opticon, I respect you and like you. Requesting cessation of hostilities. I'm sorry I had to kill your comrade. Point to Tartarus. Help your brother. The unit called itself is dead. He has been disabled. The material asset is beyond restoration or reuse as spare parts. Despite his misconceptions, he was a servant of the Omnishar. Sorry I had to kill your comrade. I also regret we had a negative assessment of this event. The Adaptus Macaris will accuse the unit of identifying itself as Pascal blah blah, a criminal theft or identification, unlike Tech by the Tars. I am not authorized to immediately arrest execute the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry. There is no apostates among us. Tech brother Tar and the machine spirit that lived in his battle harness succumbed to the suffering that beset them. Their judgment was rash and erroneous. Now their torment is over. I declare them martyrs, and I am requisitioning Tartar's neutral or medic for purposes of preserving his blessed memory. I'm just gonna listen in silence. I know when not to step in, bro. Let Pascal handle this. You saw the agony of Tech Brother Taras was in. His unbridled pain spurred faith. Intimidated you, yet you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voice to proclaim that the machine spirit which had his mind had merged was morbidly afflicted. The imperative of reverence had paralyzed your will, and you watched a tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that comprehension is the true path of knowledge, yet protocol cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued. Let the cycle be discontinued. Let the cycle be discontinued. Pascal? It was, what just happened? Don't kill Omnicon. I've decided to sustain my words with the excerpt of the Blessed Armor Sermons, although on loss of the internal and external function verse 4, our analysis deemed it appropriate. Now the conflict has been resolved, you may sail my ship, request denied. The Kappa threat supply line delegation is leaving Dargonus, express gratitude for the hostility ceasefire, and proclaims its intent to return to footfall to perform its regular duties. Okay, so he's leaving. I get that. I thought he was saying Pascal couldn't stay on the ship, and I was like, Huh.
The
I thought
world
maybe
trembles beneath my feet.
Thought maybe we'd get some cool armor or something. Well, that was interesting. Probably gonna have to sort that out later. I imagine that's not over. Maybe it is over. Let's go to Dargonus. Begin scan. I can go to administrative, or I can go to the Von Valance Palace. Let's go to the administrative. Jay is locked in. Avalab with Pascal, and we'll take Hendrix. And we will accept. Now I like them to not. I would like to not have to level people up here. Greetings, welcome to the Palace of the Adeptus. Identifying your leadership, please follow me. I will follow you, Servitor. Is it a, no, it's not Servitor. It's a Vox Skull.
I tread a path unexplored.
Or something. Continue in this direction, and your visit has been logged. Okay. I guess through this door. Is that what you're saying by this direction? Your leadership, by the grace. Okay, what? Okay, you're just, I guess, introducing me. Let's talk to the Master of Seals. Yet another noble bypasser. The queue under the pretext of just wanted to ask, all you highborn ever want is just want to ask about protocol. That's what I'm asking. Who's going to follow protocol? So what? I paid off a few clerks to let us skip the queue. Sharon, your time is more important to me than any little formalities. Very well. Don't just stand there. You're here now. Or do you think the Master of Seals has nothing better to do than receive unexpected? Begin entry. Current hour, current turn, current cycle. 41st millennia. My companion wishes to obtain the Mecricum Tabula Officiale. Whatever the fuck that means. I take it your response. In that case, you must submit a written application in conformity with template blah as a written permission for the process of nostriation of the personal data of the most sacred personage. Without it, I cannot issue Mistress Hedari. Mistress Hedari with the form for collecting the seals required to obtain the Mekatar blah blah. The certificate is an official trade representative. Seals? What seals? We'll discuss that when Felony Von Valance has prepared the primary documentation. There is only one thing that you can kill here, Dominic, and that is, there's only one thing that can kill you here, and that is old age. Okay, complete the form. It took us an hour. Next is consent form for processing personal data is most sacred. Give your written consent on the presented form. Protocol executed, application received, processed, approved. Come on, what's that you were saying about seals? Holy shit, here's your documentation. Find the seal on Janice, find this, okay. Mistress Hidari. Unfortunately, it does not have the legal force yet. I can certify it as a sacred Micrium to, yeah, okay. Once I've received 2 seals of approval, they're easy to obtain. In the Imperial Court, administration servants have been handling such tasks for over 1500 cycles. There is one servitor here in Dargonus in the Rogue Trader's Palace. The second is duty bound to keep the seal in the Telcos Espeon system. And why can't the seals be affixed here in the palace? According to their implemented blah blah blah. One of the seals must be kept in the palace of the ruler. Protectorate remains to unbreak a link between the sacred warrior. Okay, yeah, sure. The second seal is held at Telcos Espeon system in accordance to decree. Unfortunately, after a fire 200 cycles ago, all that remains of the original decree is an addendum certified by an unknown adept with the initials AA. No instructions repealing this decree were ever received from Holy Terror, therefore the seal remains where it ought to be. There was a time during my early years of service when I performed duties of secretary in charge of logistics reports at a local administrating office. Your words, Master Seals, bring back memories of which I'm not the least bit fond of. Find the seals. Okay. Please return once you've prepared the documents. Okay.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Well, I think we'll end it there, and then we'll go to the Von Valanchi Palace next time. I've been Z Viper Moose. This has been Rogue Trader. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.